What's up you guys, it's Aisling. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing first impressions on a foundation today. The foundation I have is the Wet n Wild new Photo Focus Dewy foundation. I actually got it in Blanchardstown in the Duns. I did notice that it's now on Beauty Base, which is great. It's just come out in Ireland, or like available to Ireland, so I'm probably a bit late to the game testing this out, considering that it's already been out in the US for a while. But anyway, I want to read up a couple of descriptions about this foundation before I get started. It's the newest innovative to the cult favorite Photo Focus franchise, Dewy Foundation, a weightless, super nourishing foundation that delivers natural all-day wear. Silky and creamy coverage, it's easily buildable from medium to full and is easily transitioned from day to night wear. Ideal for normal to dry skin types, this moisturizing formula blends seamlessly, blurs imperfections and helps minimize the appearance of pores for a perfectly smooth, dewy finish. Available in 20 cruelty-free, gluten-free, talc-free and vegan shades. Woo! And it's also said to be lightweight, moisturizing formula, delivers buildable coverage for a long-lasting, hydrating glow. Whew! I have oily skin and generally I tend to stay away from anything that's hydrating and glowy. However, I have since developed a really good skincare routine that stops my skin from getting overly oily. It still gets quite oily, but not as much as it used to, or maybe my skin is just changing as I age. I don't know. But anyway, my skin isn't as oily as it used to be. Now I also need to bear in mind we are in spring, so come summer I could change my tune. So I am much more into like that dewy luminous effect from a foundation, so this one's right up my alley. Now it is just gone 10:30, so I'm gonna try and wear this for 12 hours, you guys, to see how we get on. I'm gonna apply primer on this side and do my normal routine on this side, and then on this side I think I'm going to just take a flat top brush to see how it applies. So let's kick that off. I'm going to take my Tensational. We're nearly all out of this. I was literally kind of squeezing the bottle to get the last bit, so I'm hoping that I can get just enough for half a face. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I need to get more of this. I'll have to try and purchase it online, but I mean, it's not really a big issue. It's just a primer. There are more issues at hand. Okay, so half of my face is primed. And I'm going to take the foundation now. It's the twisty off lid and it has a spatula. I thought as much. So it's just similar to the other Photo Focus foundation, has a spatula, which is fine. Some people like it, some people hate it. A lot of people hated the scent of the last one. Again, it didn't really bother me because I didn't notice it lingering. Initially, yeah, I could get the kind of like paint scent from it. This one has quite a pleasant scent actually. It has like a fresh scent. I'm just gonna apply this to my skin. I need my mirror because I can't see anything. Sorry, I meant to say the shade as well. I got the shade Golden Beige. I think I'm like golden beige, medium beige, something like that. I'm like have a couple of different shades in the original. I'm just gonna apply that all over my face, obviously on this side using my flat top brush or my flat paddle brush. I don't know how to even describe that brush. My paint brush. I'm noticing that it just oxidizes ever so slightly. So when I just apply it to my face first, and once I blend it out, it kind of goes like a different color. Is anyone else noticing that? Maybe we'll see it better on the other side. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to blend all that into the skin. Blends out really, really well. It's definitely a medium covered. Blending out nice. It looks really fresh on my skin. I will say that. I'm not noticing a huge difference between this and the original, but maybe I need to do a side by side in order to actually see that out, because you know the way you kind of forget what a foundation looks like when you haven't worn it in a while, and I haven't worn that one in a couple of months at least. So I'm going to move on to this side with a brush, a different brush. On this side I'm going to take my flat top F80 brush, and I'm going to, this is from Sigma, and I'm just going to apply the foundation on this side. So you can kind of see where it does oxidize just a little bit, where it's going on that colour and then it blends out to be that colour. Or maybe it's just as I'm moving the product, it's changing colour. I don't know. Are you guys noticing that? I'm kind of noticing it. It's blending quite nicely on both sides. I'm not noticing a huge difference between Beauty Blender, the normal way that I apply it, and using this brush. I'm still getting the same amount of coverage. It's quite an easy foundation just to blend and move on the skin. To be honest, this foundation looks fantastic, both sides, with both my normal way of applying foundation and using a brush. I think it looks phenomenal on my skin. It looks really, really good. It's dewy but fresh at the same time, and it does have that bit of luminosity to it. I think that this looks like my skin, only better, because it has covered up a lot, but it does give me like some of my freckles and stuff like that. You would know I was wearing a foundation. I mean, it's pretty obvious from most foundations that you're wearing a foundation. But I like the way it's sitting around my nose. Like, it's not clinging to anything. I like the way it's sitting on my forehead. And I love the way it looks on my cheeks and stuff. It's just giving me good coverage, but again, at the same time, it's dewy. Now, I absolutely loved the original Photo Focus. It was probably my favourite foundation from the drugstore and still is to this day. I'd be really interested to see how this wears, because if it looks this fresh, long term, like on my skin without looking too oily and greasy, then this could be like a new favourite foundation. I don't want to be too premature in saying that, but I do really like the look of it on my skin so far. I honestly don't think I need to apply a second layer because I'm happy enough with the layer that I have on. I think if I put any more on, it might be just too much foundation. Just blend that into my neck. Ooh. It might be just a bit too much foundation. I'm liking the look of it, so I don't want to apply any more, but I'll give you a little up close so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna pull you closer. My skin looks radiant. You can kind of see that glow from my skin, that natural glow that I really, really like. And it's sitting really well on my skin. It's like airbrushed my skin, but you can still see here like my little moles. It hasn't masked them or anything. You can kind of see just some of my little freckles there, but it has given me this lovely blank canvas to work with. That looks like I said earlier, my skin, but better. I'm liking it so far. It's coming up close to 11:15. So I'm going to say 10:30. We're going to call that check-in time. So we're going to wear it till 10:30 tonight, see how we get on. And I'm going to check in through a couple of little intervals throughout the day just to tell you how it's performing, how other products sit on top of it and all that jazz. But right off the bat, like, I don't really have a whole lot to say other than I like it. I love the appearance of it. I think it looks great. I'm not noticing any difference between primed and unprimed. And I'm not noticing any sinking just yet, but we will see. Like I said, I'll come back to you guys later and we'll see how we get on. And if there's any sinking, let's hope there's not, fingers crossed. Talk to you guys later. Hi guys, it's my first update of the day. It's just gone after 2:30. Just over 4 hours. There's like a hair in my face. So I'm just going to have a look at the foundation, see how it's getting on. I was just downstairs doing some emails, editing a little bit. I'm watching some Home and Away because I really need to catch up on Home and Away. So obviously I haven't like seen what the makeup looks like. So it's looking good on my face. However, it is a little bit on the moist side and it's only been 4 hours. So I am noticing a little bit of moisture on my skin. All my products went on top quite nice. Everything sat on my skin really well. I used the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer underneath my eyes. I used my MAC MSF in medium golden. I think it is medium golden. Yeah, medium golden. I used that to set my face. I used MAC's Give Me Sun just to bronze up my skin. I used the KVD Beauty blush in Honeysuckle, and then I just placed some bronzer through my crease and then just put on lashes. And on my lips I have my Inglot 63 liner, and I can't remember what lipstick this is. It's one from Penny's. I just picked up a random lipstick and put it on my lips. So everything did sit on top of it quite nicely, but I am noticing I am a little bit dewy, but I'm a nice dewy. I look ridiculously exhausted. I am tired. I'm nearly 2 weeks into my new job, so it is just a little bit tiring trying to kind of get into the rhythm of going into work and then also doing YouTube as well, because I've been editing during my lunch breaks and when I get home from work. So I am like doing 2 jobs. It's just a little bit tiring. So I look a bit tired. Foundation's looking good. I am noticing a little bit of wearing off just over my nose and a teeny bit of creasing just on this smile line. Nothing on this side. So the prime side is looking good. Everything's intact. There's no wearing off or anything. But again, after 4 hours, I wouldn't expect anything like that. There's no major change in the foundation, just it is looking quite dewy on my skin. But there's no need to add any setting powders or anything like that on my skin. There's no need to blot or anything. I do like the look of it. It's really, really, really fresh on my skin. And I'm liking it so far. So I have nothing really else to say 4.5 hours in, but I'm pretty happy with the look of it on my skin. There is a little bit of wearing off issues, but I mean, it's nothing crazy just over my nose. If I took my beauty blender and just blended it back in, you wouldn't notice it. There's no sinking in between my brows just yet, just that little tiny line here. And that's basically it. So I'm going to go about my day and I'll pop back to you later on because I've like nothing else to say other than what I just said. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm back and it is on 7 o'clock. So this foundation is on a little over the 8-hour mark. Thought I'd come in and just show you what this foundation looks like right about now, because this would be generally the length of time that I would be wearing a foundation for, day in, day out. Kind of, I wanted to make it to the 8-hour mark looking kind of good and pretty much fresh on my face. However, I do feel like the foundation looks good on my skin, but it's definitely looking a lot more oily than it was a few hours ago. I've noticed on my chin there's a lot more oiliness here, there's a lot more oiliness in between my brows, a lot more oiliness. I really like the consistency of this foundation. However, I do feel like it is overproducing my oils. The original Photo Focus does not do that to my skin. Like, I definitely feel my skin is a lot more hydrated than it would normally be, and I feel my skin being a bit oily. And I thought I would get away with this, to be honest. Like, I really thought that this foundation would last looking pretty decent on my skin. Now, it does look really good on my skin, but it's just, it feels oily. The original Photo Focus doesn't feel like that after 8 hours. It still feels quite matte on my skin. It has worn off a teeny bit around my nose, and I'm just noticing a lot of moisture in my cheek area, both sides. Around my mouth it has creased a bit, and just on my chin and in between my brows. Over my brows as well, there's a lot of oiliness on my skin, and you know, rightly so. If you're picking up a hydrating foundation and you have dry skin, that's exactly what you're looking for. But for me, with oily skin, this is definitely making my skin a lot more oily than I'm used to. At the moment, I'm pretty obsessed with my Inglot HD foundation, and I wear that most days, and it makes my skin look flawless. It doesn't make my skin look at all oily whatsoever, not even the teeniest bit. So I'm kind of comparing that foundation to one that I wear a lot, and then also to the original Photo Focus foundation, and I definitely feel I am a lot more hydrated on my skin, a lot more moisture on my skin, which, like I said, is brilliant if you have dry skin and you like the original Photo Focus foundation for the coverage and stuff like that, but you have drier skin and you just don't like the feel of it. I would definitely pick this up. Now, again, I'm not finished my wear test. I'm going to still go and wear it a little bit longer, but I kind of want to blot at this moment in time. So I am just going to add a bit of pressed powder onto my skin. I'm just taking the one that I used earlier. If I can find my brush, that would be excellent. And just to reduce that oiliness and kind of keep my skin feeling a bit fresher. Now, I never have any issues with this caking up a foundation, so I'm just going to check and see what this looks like after applying it. And I feel a lot better, not as oily. And my skin looks a lot better since applying that powder, but it is 1,000,000% a lot more hydrating of a formula than the original. So I would have to blot, have to add powder at the 8-hour mark. I don't think I get much further than that. So that is my 2 cents at this moment in time. I will come back for my 12-hour update and we'll see what the foundation is looking like. I really like it on my skin. I think it looks gorgeous on my skin. However, I just don't think it's an 8-hour wearing foundation for me. It's definitely more along the line of I'm going to the cinema kind of foundation. I'm wearing my foundation for 4 or 5 hours. I wouldn't be wearing this to work. I wouldn't be wearing this on a long day. I wouldn't be wearing this on a night out, and I wouldn't be wearing this for longevity on my skin personally, because it's just, my skin is just too oily. Can I say oily any more times? I'm gonna go and I'll check back in with these later on. For my skin type, I'm probably only going to wear this foundation between 2 and 5 hours. So it will only be if I'm going out for dinner, or if I'm going to the cinema, or I just want to apply a foundation. It will be something that I would use. If I'm looking for something really quick and convenient like that, I would more than likely go for the Wet n Wild Stick foundation, because it's super quick to apply than that particular foundation. I keep pointing to it, it's over here. I really think that this formula is great, especially if you have dry skin, but for me personally, I don't think I can see myself picking this up again and again, just because it is a little bit more radiant than what I do like. And it is still cold outside. We're still in the springtime and it's still pretty cold, like it's 7-8 degrees, so it's not getting on the warm side yet. So I think during the summer, when the sun is beating out of the sky, my skin is just going to be a sweaty hot mess. It's definitely not going to stand the test time. But it is really unusual because the formula is so similar whilst applying it. Like, it does have that dewy finish to it, but it's just, you can tell that they are from the same brand, if that makes any sense. They're from the Photo Focus range, because it applies so seamlessly and effortlessly and full coverage, well, medium to full coverage on my skin, and looks great on my skin, both this and the original Photo Focus. But it's just the wear of it, and then how the formula does react with my skin type. So that is the original Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I think I will be using this more in the future than this one. I will still continue to wear this and use it and keep it in my collection, but I won't be wearing it as often. Actually, just something I did notice, I know this is right at the end of the video, but this is 28 mils, whereas the standard one is 30 mils. So I just thought that was a little bit of an unusual observation. They look like they're exactly the same in the packaging, same size and everything, but there is 2 mils less, or 0.05 fluid ounce less of product. Just a little FYI. And these are both golden beige, so I'm just wondering if the shade is exactly the same. So this is golden beige from Photo Focus. Just gonna put a little bit of that on my hand. And then this is the dewy version, so I'm just gonna see if this shade is similar. I would still like to do that side-by-side test. Do you know what? I feel like the golden formula from the regular Photo Focus is a little bit darker than the new dewy one. I don't know if that's even evident, if you can see that. It's just a little bit darker, just slightly, ever so slightly. So they are definitely a different formula, obviously, and the shades are just ever so slightly different. But I probably would mix these together if I wanted something a little bit more dewy, if I wanted to add a bit of dew to this, and if I wanted to mattify this up. But I think I'm going to stick with this one. There are tons of pros to that foundation. Obviously, if you've dry skin, you're going to love it, I think, personally. And also the fact it has a less fragrant smell. It's less fragrant. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, the price is fantastic, but just if you have oily skin, definitely a major con for it is it does tend to look a little bit oily on the skin throughout the day. I've taken a battering today. They're ready to come off, but you can just see how oily I am kind of here where it's rubbed off. You can see just the shine on my cheeks, all here on my chin, in between my brows. It is super, super oily on my skin, and I feel it oily as well. So it's not a case of where it's just oily and you can't really, where you can see it and blot it, but I can actually feel it on my skin. So I mean, that's not something I'm going for really personally. It's just not for my skin type, that's all. So that's an unusual foundation for me, because normally after I wear foundation and it's quite dewy and oily on my skin, I would be saying no, I wouldn't use it. But just because of how nice it does look on my skin, even with the oils, I would definitely recommend that foundation. I think it is a great foundation, definitely long lasting. It looks great on my skin, even despite the oils and stuff. But just for me personally, how oily it is making me, it wouldn't be one I would reach for, and definitely not over this one, because I absolutely adore the original Photo Focus. So if the original Photo Focus didn't exist, I probably would use this a lot more, but because it does exist, I would be picking it up again. I won't reach for this, I won't repurchase it, but it does look nice and fresh for a couple of hours anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed today's review. If you have tried that foundation and you have any skin type under the sun, let others know how you got on with it in the comment section below. I love when you guys do that as well, because it helps others out. And I will talk to you, all of you guys, in my next video. Mwah. Bye.